So hello everybody, this is a continuation of 7.5 we were doing earlier. And I remember doing something that didn't work, so let's take a look at how come. So I googled add event listener and I said hover. So I look at the W3 and I'm looking here and I thought I did everything right except the event, a string that specifies the name of the event. So click instead of on click. For a list of all HTML DOM events, look at our complete HTML DOM event object reference. So here are a bunch of stuff that you can do. Abort, after print, before print, blur, can play, click, change, copy, cut. Let's go hover. Let's control F and search hover. 0 out of 0. Mouse over. I found this earlier. The event occurs when the pointer is moved onto an element or onto one of its children. So don't worry about the children part, but mouse over. So let's try that same thing we did earlier. So when I press Wuju, I'm going to say document.get element by ID, and it's going to be the green again. And we're going to add event listener, and it's going to be on. What was the name of it again? No, not on, but mouse over. So mouse over. So we're going to call mouse over. Let's go back. Mouse over. And we're going to call the function hover, hover. Just like last time. Hover, hover. And now, what's going on here? Oh. What? Missing semicolon before statement. Dot. Add event listener. And then we're going to make our function. Function hover, hover. And we're going to alert I'm hovering. And what's the problem? Oh, open and close brackets. There we go. So now let's try and run this code. Run. Body's loaded. Once body loaded, it adds event listener to my Wuju. So when I click this, notice when I put it over, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. I'm not getting alerted that I'm hovering. But when I click it, it's going to run my Wuju function. It's going to alert Wuju, and then it's going to say document get element by ID, and it's going to add event listener for when the mouse is over. It's going to call hover hover, which is just an alert that says I'm hovering. See, no hovering yet. When I click it, it says Wuju. Now, when I go over, it should say I'm hovering. Go again, it says I'm hovering. Notice I did not click. I just hovered over. It says I'm hovering. And that's an example of adding an event listener. So there was no functionality before until something happened. That's it.